be a little smarter than I am, bigger and stronger too. Maybe, but none of them will ever love you the way I do. Just me and you, boy.
I feel like our culture's getting more and more controlled and more risk adverse, and I don't think that's actually healthy for people, and I think it's really healthy out here where people are not being controlled and they generally behave really, really well.
Rejuvenated.
Music.
Party.
Very friendly.
Get hugs from guys.
Fully be themselves.
Hugs from girls.
I like it here for its open heart.
Party.
How do the more commercial or urban environments compare to something a little bit like
Nowhere
this?
near as much fun. The people come here and they drop off a lot of the veneer that they have in town, in the cities. I'm originally from Sydney and now I live in the country, right? But in making a lifestyle change, I made an occupation change, and I only sell what I like. And so I'm looking for people who are ready to have fun, that are willing to smile. And at these festivals, though, everyone's so much more open to new experiences. You know, they're open, they're friendly, they adopt a persona of peace, love, and monk beans. You know what I mean? Right?
What's happening?
I like the community. I like to be able to be outside in the earth and go to sleep with the stars, and love the spontaneous events that happen. Like today I was dancing in a tent and two people came running in like aeroplanes, and then they did acrobatics, and they were dressed in old black suits with the big goggles, big old-fashioned goggles. They did beautiful acrobatics. And then I kept dancing, and someone else came in on stilts. There's so much creativity and art around.
Meet you downstairs in the bar at her with your rolled up jeans and your skull t-shirt.
My son's, it's been a really important part of his growing up.
It's such an open community. Almost everyone is really, really happy. Music's great. I love the music.
The rest of our culture really excludes people between the ages of about 13 and 18. And these sorts of festivals are really inclusive of people in that age group, and so they're part of a community. They're not off doing their own thing or, you know, getting into trouble by themselves. They're in an atmosphere where they can sort of push their limits. They can take some risks. They can experiment a bit, but there's a lot of care going on. the people that put this festival together, they've worked really hard and they've got a real vision, and they've obviously done like a lot of community engagement here because this is the new area. So we've got the cops out here, we've got signs everywhere saying "We Jasper welcomes Dragon Dreaming."
This is the essence of embodied experience.
It's just that little bit of extra thought that goes such a long way here that just isn't there in the clubs.
I find this is my first Doof, and I found that it's a place where so many beautiful weird people, because everyone's weird in the world, everyone is, but the ones who decide to hide it, they've great, and I think everyone comes here and just fully be themselves, and it just makes the atmosphere so beautiful.